Hi everyone, I'm at home uphill and I know most of you were expecting another garden video from this weekend. Unfortunately, our fencing doesn't come until tomorrow, which is Tuesday the 30th. Anyways, so we ended up doing a ton of other general chores and cleanup work on the property this weekend. And I'm currently out at the grill getting some chicken and veggies grilled for dinner. But I thought this would be a good time to do a quick property introduction video and tour of what we got going on here, at least the immediate area around the house. As I've said previously, we are on 5 heavily wooded acres and we're all on a hill, hence uphill. So we'll do the immediate area around the house. I'll kind of show you some of the projects we've done today, all the cleanup that we've been working on while we're waiting to complete the fence. So we'll start here at the house and work the way out. Okay, so I'm standing on our deck. I'll do it a little bit better. So if you come out the front door, hi baby. If you come out the front door, you're kind of looking straight up the hill. That's our shop up there, and then way up there is the garden, and those are the videos you've seen. This is our dog yard. And oh, here's a sneak peek on some of my herbs that we're getting going here. We have basil, mint, thyme, oregano kind of growing in the back. We can actually do a turn because this thyme, and then sage. Then we have strawberries and we have a couple raspberry plants, although I'm kind of concerned about these. And then a couple azaleas my mom got me for my birthday. I'm planning on putting these herbs. I have some pre-made planter boxes that my best friend's dad, Snail, thanks Snail, he's probably not going to see any of this, but he had made me some cedar planter boxes from a bunch of milling that he was doing on his property down in California, and they had given those to us before we moved up here, and I've just been waiting to use them for a purpose. So they're gonna go here right in the front, so I just have herbs right when we walk out. So these are the stairs that go straight up to the shop garage up there, and then if you walk this way along the dog yard, you coming baby? Yes, our dog yard does look like a fortress. The people that lived here way long ago before used to have wolf dogs, so they made this really intense dog yard. But luckily it works out because now we have our husky Rot mix Easy, and she is a whole lot. So and that's her right there. Hi baby. So this is our little path to our wood sheds, which wood's another project. We filled a bunch of this today. This is all our hardwood, oak and madrone, and then this is our smaller shed that we just made. And if you go find me on TikTok, it's Allie Venture, ALYVENTURE. I actually go through us making this and putting the metal roof on the top so it sheds snow. So this is our soft wood. And then as you can see, we have some cedar die-off happening here, and we have a whole lot of logs in the back that need to be done. And then our property extends pretty far that way, and then way downhill. We'll walk down there and then walking back toward the house. And right now we're directly underneath the shop, walking back toward the house. We'll go over to the barbecue where I just was, and then we'll kind of come down and around so you can see the front part, which is technically, this seems like our front yard because this is where our front door is, but the front where it faces the street is a totally different area. So, whoop, coming off of our deck, which I filmed videos sitting at our table. This is my planting station here, which is actually kind of got all kinds of stuff on it right now, but this was made by me and my good friend Rich, who had taken down an old building from his property before he built his new house. And there's a bunch of different things on our property that have been made from that old lumber, which is really cool. One of them up there is our little decorative well behind our makeshift chair there. And so then if we go down and around, this path here leads out back to the driveway, and then Griff had put in some stairs that come down around to actually access our downstairs bedroom, because the house is a little quirky. But we'll come down here. We've been working on clearing leaves and giving us some straight to bare ground space around the house, because as you can see, we have a bunch of open area underneath the house. And I thought, so I'm not sure what happened with my video there, sorry, but we had let some leaves sit over the winter, and you can see it created a big old bare spot. And we really want some of the low growing ground cover to come in and build a lot of good roots, because it helps prevent the erosion from all the heavy snow and the rain that we get, washing it all the way downhill. So we will go downhill from here. It's a little sunny, and we'll come down, 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 down. Boy, I am wearing Crocs. No, they're not in sport mode. So we'll come down this path, and so you'll see the house behind me is technically 3 stories. Now, that top story is the living room. This window here behind this tree is our bedroom, and then this down here is, we call it the dungeon. But it's weird. You have to go through a trap door through the floor in our bedroom to get to the other bedroom. We use it as storage and kind of like a root cellar pantry area right now. It's a work in progress. But, and then we also have the road. Not the road, this is our driveway. The road is down there. And as we come down, you'll see that I can continue down, or this path, which comes straight to the dungeon door. So that's how we access, the other way to access this lower bedroom. And all of you that have stayed at our house all know this room really well, because there is a really cool bed in there, and it is interesting. It's just getting into it is not the best, and there are dreams and future plans to make it better, but for right now, it is what it is. So looking back out, here's the bottom half of the dog yard, and then panning around, here's where our driveway comes up. And the path we were just walking on was right here. We did a whole day of burning on Sunday. There's one burn pile, and then there's 2 more further up. Say hello. What are you doing? And then there's the other one. All 3 girls. They're all girls. Poor Griff. He's in a house with 4 girls. So we'll come down. And this path comes all the way down to the bottom part of our driveway. Hello, Kiki. Yes. You a sweet cat. Yes. Here's the big burn pile. And then we always build, because it's on a hill, we always build these little trenches, as you can see, for any roll off that happens. Luckily, we were burning, the day we were burning, it was like a light drizzly day, and then right as it started getting dark, it just poured and poured, so it put the piles right out, which was great. So this is a potential bridge in progress. At some point, we've been collecting cedar boards here. And then this, so where I'm going now, this is the orchard. So these trees were planted like more than 15 years ago by, so the property is owned by Griff's parents. Now we live here And before them, let's see, it was years ago, 15, 16, 17 years ago, these trees were planted here. And as you can see, it's really shaded on this property. And I think that they, at the time, hadn't had enough sun, hadn't been maintained. And now, the power company cleared out a bunch of trees in this area. And so these have been getting more sun. So for the first time, we have blossoms on, I think there's 2 cherries and 2 apples. The people that used to own this property years ago actually own the property that is above us now. So we have like some contact with them, which is really interesting. But yeah, so this is the orchard. There's only 4 trees in here. I do have a peach tree that just sprouted that I do want to put in here. So peaches are a little wild for this area because we do get so much cold. So we'll see how long I can keep it inside before I have to bring it outside. Otherwise, stay tuned and we'll do more of the property in another video, and potentially we'll do inside at some point. I almost forgot, I wanted to give you a sneak peek on some of the plants that were going into the actual garden. So right out in front, what do I have here? These are yellow squash, and these are zucchinis, and those are some beans. And I have them out here because they just got way too big to be inside. And I'll show you some of the ones that we have still working on inside. They're not quite sturdy enough to come out yet because we are still having some cold nights here at the end of May. And then in here we have asparagus starting. These are onions. And then inside we have cucumbers, and these are more asparagus starts. You can see them starting, they're so small. And then my couple tomatillos that are coming up, my eggplants that are coming up, peppers, jalapeno and bell peppers, and more onions. And then these are beets. And what is starting here? Honeydew, watermelon, the corn, and these are some flowers. And then here we have peas and tomatoes. And here is my baby peach tree. So thanks for hanging out, and the fence is coming tomorrow, so I'll make some more videos on the fence, getting it all laid out and starting that. Luckily I don't have to work tomorrow, but Griff does, so me doing the fence alone might be a whole thing. We're gonna pull this food off the grill, and you guys have a good night, and I will see you soon.